Hi everybody and welcome to episode 45 of FortressCraft Evolved 64-bit mode, season 2, hard mode, blah blah blah. We all know by now because we've been watching this relatively well. We have been working on adding titles to the episodes because one or two of you pointed it out. So I have started to do that. One or two I forgot, so I will retitle them when I watch them again. In this episode I'm going to be determined to get the lithium up here and working. Now last episode we actually built, if I can find it, and I haven't got rid of it, our first road. As you can see, this is our road that we built. Might not be too magnificent, but this now lets us go exploring. And what have we here? We have one of the spiders. There you can see it. Now, not too sure whether he's good or bad. He doesn't seem to be following us with the gun. His gun's pointed over here. Okay. Yep, so there you go. So for those of you that have not seen the spider, there you go. That's the spider. That's the big nasty bloody gun under his belly, which you can get close up of there. Okay, now this is meant to be the good spider. There's one spider in the caves. I haven't yet come across him in this series, but believe you me, he is there. And like I said, we're making this as our last road, so that basically goes all the way quite conveniently for us into our lift room. Now if we went straight down we would go into the lift room, but we're not going to do that because we are going to go to the lithium. So we're going to go back. As you can see, you can hear the reinforced mode, the tin. Okay, so now we're going to go and see how much tin and iron we've got. Okay, we've got nothing in there. We've got 4 tin bars, 6 iron bars, 0 lithium bars. So we've got something going, but not what I thought. Okay, let's see, have we got any bits that we can make on the conveyor belt? Sure, we can make 5. So we'll make those 5. Right, we'll go and install these down on the lithium because like I said, I really want to get the lithium going. I think most of it is complete. I'm going to have to go down and check. I don't mind doing that, but yeah, okay, so here's the lithium. Make sure we've still got lithium going. Yeah, we've got lithium going still. So here we go, round and round the mulberry bush. Okay. And we are up to there, so let's make a block. obviously I will dig this back out. Okay, so you can see that we are here at the moment. I don't think we've got that much. Well, we probably have got a lot to go, in fact. So let's get some more done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and obviously we rotate those around, and I'm going to stick, I don't think I've got that much coal. No, I haven't. I will stick a coal bit there when we are next up here, but for now we're going to have to carry on as we are. Okay, so there we go. We're not gonna get the lithium from there. Okay, so up we go to the iron. I think this music is really getting on my nerves. Okay, how are we doing on this iron? Yeah, we're still going on that. We will have a look at this room later, just to see how good it goes, how much drain it puts on the power. Like I said, our main goal today is to get the lithium working. Okay, I've got to go and see what we've got in these hoppers, because we just haven't got anything coming. Okay, so let's see what we've got then, because we need copper. We haven't got copper. Tin we've got. We can put 100 tin ore in here. Okay, so get the tin going. So we haven't got copper, so let's go and investigate on the copper. Oh boy, we haven't got copper. Right, the reason we haven't got copper is because the copper vein is gone. There you go. Finished. Finito. No more copper there. So, what do we do now? Well, we can have a quick look around. See if there's anything connecting. No, you can see it's quite a big hole, so let's get out of there. That's why we haven't got the copper coming, because the copper was finished. So we're going to take these away. Okay, I'm going to take these away. Now the only other copper that I've found so far is down this way, but I am going to go and quickly get these up here. Because I think we may have copper down by where our iron is, and that is. So we're going to go and investigate that. I didn't realise that we'd lost all of that. So we've got coal. Look. Any along here? What's this? Copper? Okay, only a small amount, 5,400, not really worth setting it up. Copper vein. Now that's what I like. 984,598 units. That is nearly a million. So we are definitely gonna get this one sorted out. Okay, so let me just get the bits and pieces I want. So drill head, power, hopper, now that needs some other bits and pieces and conveyor belt. So let's just stick that there. That goes there. We get this out of alignment there. We get this out. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so that looks like it's got to connect there. Okay, so let's see how we're doing. I think we got 33 blocks. Definitely know that we haven't got the power for it. So we're going to put the... I do want continuous power. and you all know the setup by now. Okay, so we are going to need some more. Not sure if I'm going to take it from the lithium. I want to have a look at this. I want to rearrange this. I'm not sure how, because of where it is. What I'll do is take that, take that, take that, and if I can get it down quick enough, put that down there. Okay, because I'm just going to make a slight rearrangement adjustment. So that one will go there. Okay, this drill will go here. That will come out. Go there. Take this one. And there is a reason I've done that, is so that it can go directly, and we can have the conveyor belt go directly here. Okay. What I might think of doing is getting rid of this little coal, just because it's going to go there for a minute. I'm just going to dig this out. I wasn't expecting to do this, guys. I honestly thought I had copper coming in. Obviously I didn't. I think what we'll do is we will get that 5,000 bits going. Okay, it's only got 5,000 units. Shouldn't take us too long to do that. So, which is there. Okay, so let's go and grab these. Okay, because we got copper there, we know we got copper there, so that will come in useful next time. Right, so here we go. We've got to have it right in the right centre. We've got power core there. Okay, because we've got a what's the name? We're going to have that there. We're going to have the hopper there. Okay. So the copper's going to come here. So let's get this one up and running. Okay. Would help if I had it on the right thing. Okay, 22 of these we've got. This is the nice thing I like, is you can connect stuff together. Whoops, okay, don't go wrong there. And there we go. Now this is going to also get power. Okay, so we need to go and get the power supply from here so it can power and then get generated. But first off, we need to get our magmatic steel heads installed, so I don't forget that they're there. Okay, so there we go. Now out of power. That's not going to be too bad. So let's go back up to the surface. We have to go down to the copper shaft. Which is here, so we can take this off here. But obviously we don't disrupt this power here because it does the other nicey stuff. So now we're going down deeper to iron, because that's where our copper's coming from. That's the iron, so we need to get rid of that because we need to put it in the right place now. Just get it there. I'll put it here so we can see what we're doing, and this laser will now be connected. You can see the drain of it straight away where it's going, yeah, but believe it or not, that will actually pick up quite quickly. And as long as it stays relatively as it is, you will see that this one will soon pick up, you know, and we've got it going on that 5,000 units. Now you'll see now that this will start to do copper. I'll have to get some more lights down here, guys. We'll start to do copper and iron. So this line we're going to follow is going to be a little bit crowded, might be a little bit crowded for a while. I don't think we're going to have to double it. And as you can see, it goes up the top here. Okay. Okay, so that's all well and good. This line should be moving constantly, and it will do now. So we've now got copper and that coming along. I want to have a look at this later in the later episodes. I don't think it's an early part of the game, and it was a little bit trying to get it on. Let's just look at the inventory. Do we miss anything? No. So we do have 8. Ooh, what's happened here? Right, this now, as you can see, is where the coal has filled up. So what we're going to do is we're going to empty these. Okay. Because obviously we're getting enough power burnt. Alright, so that means this will fill up now. So this is filled up with coal. I was actually hoping that the coal one would go first, but obviously it didn't want to. So let's see what we've got. We've got no copper coming in. We've got tin bars. We've got iron bars. Still haven't got any of those coming in. So I'm going to see if we've got lithium to come in yet. As you can see, look, it just does not like playing. It doesn't seem to fit right. Okay, so there's only one thing to do for that, and that's just to sit it out. You know, it will get it done, but we can always take this out here. It's not ideal. They used to sit actually perfect, but obviously it seems that it doesn't want to do that. I mean, we've now got 300 units of coal. Have we got any storage units? Storage crate, yeah, we've got that. So we have got storage crates, so we can have a look at that, at the storage crates later on. I will actually mention it to DJ, see if he can see what the problem is with the conveyor belts, because obviously I don't want to have too much stuff going in and out here, because I just don't want it. I just, one robotic arm is enough. Right, let's go and do what we were going to do. We were looking at the lithium. Now we do have the lithium coming up. I'm not sure how far up we are. I do think it's going to be connecting here. Let's put K on, see where we are. Yeah, as you can see, it's all coming up here nicely. Okay, so we need to go down another set of stairs. Okay, so this is the iron shaft, isn't it? Well, this is now the iron and the coal shaft. How are we doing on here? Now this is where, because we've got the coal, and the sound effects, yeah, we're going to have a look at that. We've got coal there. So if we get an F1 and we go, okay, that will give us some light. I want some light down here. Okay, and I also want some of this light down here, so I can actually see where I am going to be going. It's just going to be there. Okay, so yeah, for now that will light up quite nicely. How are we doing with this? Is this okay? So this is, as you can see, going to become a little bit chock-a-block because of the drill heads that we've got in place. But we can always look at doubling that up if that goes up any more. I don't think it's going to be honest, and it's just called me a liar. So obviously iron will slow down a little bit, so we need to look at obviously expanding this. But let's go and have a look at that lithium, see where we are with it. amazing how far it goes just for this little bit of lithium. Okay, so we are now going to jump up and down to get some more bits and pieces. Right, so this is where we was before, and we've got something here. So we've got room for a light here, which I'm going to put a light there. Okay, and we're going to put we've got 13 now to come up here, and we need to put a block in there because of it not working right. So let's get that done. This will be one line which I will be happy to have done. Yeah, you can see we're nearly there. I don't think we've come out on the right side, but you know, it doesn't really matter at the moment as long as we can get the bits and pieces done. There we are, there's the line. Right, I'm just going to get us out of here. Okay, just to make sure that we've got the connector in the right place. We have. And I'll just break my legs. Right, we've got any copper coming through here now. Okay, so we've got 8 there, 5 there. So let's go and get some more. So we've got 8 more. So this time we won't need to go down to the lithium section. What we will need though is a hopper, because obviously connecting it all together will be a little bit tricky. So the easiest way to do it is to use a hopper. Okay. So we are at the tin level, sorry, the iron level. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut this one out. Okay, we are going to put in a little bit of a floor there, and what we're going to do is, so I can face this way, put that in there, and then we're going to cut that off. Okay, so now that will give us some more bits and pieces to play with. Okay, so hopefully we can get this lithium coming up later on. I'm going to start from the top down, and hopefully, I think, yes, I believe we have got it all working. So we've now got, as you can see, I'm actually going to put in a glass floor here. We don't need that as the glass, but I kind of like these glass floors, because I can see what's going on. I can look down there, you see. So you can now see that we've got copper, iron and lithium coming up. So you've got 3 counts. Let's get rid of this one at the moment, just because I want to have a clear run on this. And let's put the glass one back. So we've now got lithium going, which I'm quite happy about. So we're going to see how it's going to be going, and obviously with the amount we've got coming up this conveyor line here, yeah, this is now going to be looking, it's not going to be too heavy, because we've only got the light drill head coming, because I think we've only got a basic in there. Yeah, we've only got a base, an economy one, so we've only got one coming every minute. So we do need to upgrade that to a basic at least. So we'll go and do that now. So I'm happy to say that we've now got lithium, iron, tin and copper all fully automated, and we had to go and find a new, we've not got nothing in there yet, a new copper. But saying that, we are pushing quite a lot of ore, you know, it's not coming fully up yet as I would like it, because we still still only seem to be using one line. I'm not sure why. I'm going to go and have a look at that connection and say, well, why are we only using one line still? We should be using two, unless we just not got enough ore coming through. But we want a basic drill, so let's have a look at a basic drill. We need some copper bars. I think we need 8. We haven't got enough for that. Enhanced 8 magnetic. Yeah, we haven't got enough for that. We're just going to double check to make sure that we haven't got 8 copper bars in here. No, we've only got 4. So I want to have a look at why we are not getting the double line coming up, because that will be a bit of a handicap if it's not doing it correctly. Now, as you can see, we've got iron here. Well, it's only coming at 1. That's why. So let's go and just dig further down this line. I wanna. This can be made into glass. Let's dig this line out. Now this line needs to be turned around, and that needs to be got rid of. Okay, we need to face it on that wall, but I'm not going to do that just yet until I find out what's going on. Still down. Okay, so here along here we can see that we have gotten whoops daisy, the iron input and output. So I've got hypothermia coming. I didn't realise I was that low on energy, so let's just dig my way out of here, because I know that there's power at the end, and you're all probably bloody laughing saying, well, come on, you should have got that hypothermia sorted out. Okay, I'm gonna run along the line. Okay, come on, get up. Because I can't see. Okay, on the line. Where are we? Here we are. So you can see it was back up to 250 quite easily. Okay, so look at that. So here we go. We've got lithium's not coming up because that's only on the basic. Copper, yeah, is now stuck. So this is on 100 because of the copper and the iron. Run it at magmatic drill heads. Yeah, it's still empty. That's going at 100, yeah. And that's full at 100. So we need to look into this in the next episode. Okay, so we need to have a look at that and say, right, okay, fine, that's not going up quick enough, and yeah, we need to get it sorted out. So it's going to be again, it's going to be another long line. This is 100, you see. Either that or I slow down the iron and copper. Well, copper's going to be coming through here quite nicely. We're gonna have to have a look and decide what we're gonna do. But I think for now, just having them on the line, coming on the line, it is mixing. I can see it is mixing. We're getting some made. Yeah, see, we've got 11 copper bars, 17, 12 iron, 1 lithium. Okay, I did say I wanted the lithium upgraded. So where's the drill head? We haven't even got a basic, so we can go and make the basic. Well, we'll make the basic and enhanced. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. So you can see how much T1 levels that you need just to get this running, basically. So we're going to go down to lithium now. Okay, as you can see, lithium is coming along quite nicely. So we're now going to install the next head, and that will give us 2 per minute, which really isn't very good on this, but to be honest, we don't really need a lot of lithium for it to come in the bits and pieces. So I may upgrade it once we've got a bit more copper coming in, because I think going to the enhanced one is going to be the best use of our drill heads. That was a lovely target. Okay. Now we did have that as gold, didn't we? But yeah, we don't need that coming as gold. What's this one? This is an enhanced. I want more tin coming. So what do we need? So that will be a magmatic drill. Yeah, that's 24 copper. As you can see, we've got a lot of iron, so we've got a few more minutes. So I want to have a look as well then at the, what's this? Fuel. Don't know what these are yet, so empty metal. Well, that's an empty metal tube. Let's just craft that just to see what we get. Okay, so that's an empty metal tube. Big green recycle after you'll use empty fuel canister. Let's just craft that. And just see if we've got anything new on our invention. I don't think we have because we haven't got biomass yet. What's this? Resources, scan, no. Okay. Solar panel, yeah, golds. I do want to get one of those made. Generators, we're going to need one of those. Well, no, we won't need one of those. We'll need another laser because that will be going from the other storage power block for the copper. Manual lift control. Right. Lift compressor. Still not impressed with the mountain mover. Because it takes an awful lot of resources and you need an awful lot of power as well. Manufacturing plant. I do want to have a look at one of these downstairs next time. I'm going to put one of these downstairs where the what's the names are, so we can look about getting, I don't know, maybe a furnace down there, all the gold and stuff, but then it's having to bypass all this. Maybe in the caverns we can make a mass storage block. I don't know. We haven't collected our gold and stuff down from there at the moment. I think basically what we're going to be doing over the next few episodes is just making some more T1 conveyor belts to get the iron and that in here. I do want to try and get this tin up. Let's have a look, see what we got on the tin. Right, we've got 7 there. No, we still haven't got enough. Okay, so we've got 10 conveyor belts and 25 tin. I need to get the yes, I think next episode we will have a look. This block is annoying me. I'm gonna take this out. Ouch. I don't know what I hit to take out there. I must have hit something because it stopped. So let's quickly fix this. So what did I do? Take out a... Oh, right, I took out what's the name? Hopefully I collected it on the way. Yes. Okay, so... Yeah, that's now stopped. It's going slow. We've got to get this up and running, and we've got to make a double line. So that's what we'll do in the next episode. We'll make a double line up here. We'll need a couple of hoppers, and we're just gonna have to grim and bear it and get these up and running. So it's going to be an awful lot. But thank you for watching episode 45, where we managed to get lithium going, and we're either going to have to take one of the drill heads out, might be iron, yes, why not? Let me quickly, before I know I was going to end the episode, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take the enhanced drill out of there. We're going to fall down the hole. Did I get in? No, I didn't. Crack my knees. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to change this one here. We're going to take this one and swap it with the enhanced. So that's actually going to give us less iron now. Okay. What we got on this? Okay, that's already mined out. Okay, so that's already gone. So we've got to get more copper coming. As you can see, that it's just wiped it. Look. So that will be doing that, but I'm going to have this slow down anyway because of the amount of ore it's just kicking out. I mean, you've got 200 odd here, 100 odd there. and when we get that copper going, we're gonna that room. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this magmatic drill into the tin level, into the tin one, and then we will call this episode done. I found this to be an interesting episode. Don't know if you guys have. If you have, do leave a hate, do leave a like. Don't forget to buy a book. No, seriously, you don't have to do that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to put the magmatic drill in there. That will now give us 8. Okay. I'm not sure how much we got left on here. Have a quick ping. Okay, 2,543k. So we're actually getting to the point of where that's going to be popping as well, and that's going to be a huge, humongous hole, because look at that. Look. That's going to be some good excavation and stuff on that. So how are we doing quickly? Right, okay, that's it guys. That's all I'm going to do for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope everybody has enjoyed it as much as what I have. We're going to be looking at some new tin in the future. As you can see, we're going to be doing we need more copper next episode, so we need to get this tin done. We need to get this copper done, and we've changed the speed of the iron. Like I said, we've got iron, copper, tin, lithium, all automated. Well, we'll have copper coming back, yeah, that's it guys. So again, have fun, stay safe, see you next time, bye for now.